Hello everyone and welcome back to HotCuppaCrypto. My name is Jordan. Today we do have some fresh, insane news coming out from the Bank of England. They are announcing emergency brand new money printing. So how does this affect crypto and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? That is what we're going to quickly look at in this video. But we have some crazy news in this quick video, guys, that you would not believe. It's insane, absolutely crazy. So it is basically the, look at this, guys. We have the UK economy facing a significant day, and the reason why is because this Bank of England has announced a new emergency move, right, to calm the markets, which is absolutely insane. Now there is a couple of articles here which I want to go over and show you guys what is happening, but we can see down here a huge disruption in the bond market. Absolutely crazy, and the BBC is warning about this in this news article that happened today. Basically, they have now tried to bail out, the UK economy 3 times. The first time it was the pension funds. It happened, like a few weeks ago, and then they did it actually a second time. They doubled the amount of quantitative easing they were buying from the bonds. They were buying from 5 billion to 10 billion per day, and now they've just again for the third time doubled it again. Well, who knows how much they now are purchasing, maybe 15 billion per day, but this is new money, guys. They have to print this new 10 billion pounds every single day to buy this, which is going to cause massive inflation, and they are trying to keep the financial markets under control. But look at this. The IMF is warning the prices are going to rise much faster and be much worse in the UK. We also have the FTSE 100 and the pound basically falling today, guys, dumping in the financial markets. Let's take a quick look at that. We can see the pound did recover all the way back up to 1.15 against the dollar here, as it dropped to £1.03, nearly down to 1, which is nearly down to £1, which is parity with the dollar, $1 basically to £1, which would have been insane. But it bounced up to 1.15, but now it has gone back down to 1.11. It actually dumped to 110 today, 9.9 actually, and now it has gone back up to 111 at the moment. So keep an eye on that, especially if you, my viewers from the UK, because I know that a lot of you guys are actually from the UK. So let me know where you are tuning in from, guys, and let me know what beverage you are drinking to enjoy this video. This is the London stock market, right? The FTSE 100, and as you can see, we are facing a huge dump. And this could lead to going down to here, which would be the support. It is currently at 6,885, but it could get, if it just gets to 6,795, which is like only 100 down, then we are going to make new lows for the bear market, which means a lower low, which is really, really not good. And as you can see, guys, we have massive support and this level all the way back. So for many years, so we do not want to break this level, because if we do, the UK stock market could sell off, and that would not be good. And we are so close, bouncing around this critical level here. Also, check out the UK bond yields, guys. This is the UK gilts, right? The 10-year bond, as you can see, skyrocketed back up today and hit 4.5%. So that is the yield percent, which is absolutely out of control, and that is why. Because that means that basically bonds are selling off. When yields rise, bonds sell off, and that means that people are losing faith and trust that the UK government can pay back its government bonds, its government debt, right? That means it's debt. So this is what happens. And when it gets up to here, the Bank of England did its emergency announcement once again, and then it decided to spike again today. So this is insane. As you can see, this happened actually a few days ago, where they announced the second round of printing, and now today it bounced up again. So we are trying to break through this resistance and explode, and if that happens, the UK stock market would almost certainly sell off. It would be awful. So really not good news. And guys, UK grocery inflation came out today, and it climbs to a record high of 13.9% in September, which is even a lie, because as everyone knows, the prices are well up, way higher than 13.9%, but that is already double-digit food price inflation for the UK, and grocery bills are forecast to rise by £12 a week on average. Guys, the lie that they are not telling you is that inflation is going to keep rising, and now because of the Bank of England's actions, they are actually going to fuel inflation and make it even worse. Yes, the thing they have done is going to make it worse today, and you can see there are lots of articles now talking about British people having to resort to buying frozen foods in order to survive. Crazy, because they are cheaper. Also, another thing, London's highest petrol prices revealed amid fuel price hike warning. This does mean that a new petrol price forecast has come out today for the UK, guys, and it does seem that petrol prices will be reaching a new, will basically be rising a lot, and that is because they are trying to control inflation by more money printing. So they are stopping the energy bills from going up, right? So they are subsidizing energy bills. But the problem that they will never tell us is that by doing that, or maybe they're stupid enough that they don't even know, the UK government, but by actually doing that, it just causes all other prices to go up. So we will end up paying those high energy bills one way or another. And if we don't pay it through the high energy bills, we have to pay it in other ways, guys, through extremely fast food price rises and petrol price rises. Like, just imagine. And also, if petrol prices rise, right, this is going to cause food prices to rise even faster, because all food prices is based off of the price of petrol. Because it contains the price of transportation for the food and all of the goods to reach the shops and the supermarkets. So imagine if petrol prices go up, it will be even worse for that. And also, guys, prices for goods, prices for clothes, and all other items that are used and delivered by transportation will go up. It's absolutely insane if these fuel prices rise. Average fuel prices have dropped since their peak in July, but there are warnings prices could rise amid a drop in fuel production. So this is really crazy news for the UK economy. As always, we will be following it here on this channel, because I am from the UK and I do not want this to happen. I don't want us to go into a horrible long-term inflation crisis, guys, in this country. Believe me, I love this country and I'm proud of this country. I want this country to somehow find our way out of this. We may have to go through a small recession, or we may have to go through some kind of recession. Hopefully it will be a small one, but in order to deal with this, but that would be better than just having runaway inflation, right, which could lead to hyperinflation, and that means the pound could lose even more of its value and continue going down here, guys. So let me know what you think. Tell me what country you guys are from, and if this is a lesson, you guys, if you're in any other country, you could learn a lesson of what not to do from the UK and how we're making so many mistakes here. As you can see here, it does say that the UK has faced a very significant day today, and but there was one last article here from the Financial Times. This is showing the bond yields, right? And it's showing how Bitcoin, this is how it all relates back to crypto, guys. And this is why I have so much faith in crypto over the long term, because even for the UK, and if not for the UK, other countries that are facing similar economic problems, if your country is facing these kinds of problems, then this is good news for you as well. But Bitcoin, it says here, Bitcoins are greater than gilts. And that is now starting to show in the charts, guys, because as bonds sell off, faith gets lost in the pound and in the UK debt market, in the UK government bonds. And look at this. This is the volatility that is circled at the bottom right of this chart here on the Financial Times. And as you guys can see, look, there's a few more graphs down here, and right at the end you can see how much more volatile it has been. And they are this article from the Financial Times. Look at this. We can't believe we're writing this, but long-term inflation-linked gilts have now crashed even harder than every online bro's favorite digital asset. It's hilarious. They are comparing the bond market now to, like low-cap cryptocurrency volatile altcoins. That is what's happening, guys, in what is supposed to be the most stable market in the world, which is bonds. That is what the bond market is. If you guys don't know, it is, it's the idea of it is supposed to be reliable, long-term, safe investments, right? Safe bets. But because if inflation erodes the value of the debt that gets paid back over time, it erodes the purchasing power of the currency, the value. So it erodes the value of the currency, which is why prices go up, right? That is our purchasing power, and that is why people are losing faith in the bond market. And also one other thing, guys, I'm just going to show you here before we end this quick news video. The pound, this is what's causing the pound to become volatile as well, is the bond market. But look how volatile the pound is becoming compared to usual. We've seen that all the way since back here. It's been up and down and up and down. And here's the crazy thing and how it relates to Bitcoin, guys. And this is why Bitcoin might be the true savior. It really is going to be the true savior of the world. I was drawing a symmetrical triangle here because we thought that Bitcoin was going to break lower in the previous video. But even if I get rid of this for here, you can for the time being, you can see that at the moment it has not broken neither up nor down, but it has actually remained very stable. 0%. It hasn't gone up 0% or down 0 by anything. Basically, it stayed at 0, which means it's going sideways, and it looks more stable than the pound now. This is why people are starting to link Bitcoin to UK citizens and saying that this could be one of our ways out if the pound starts to become volatile or collapse, or and prices keep rising. Because if Bitcoin stays like this, even if it goes up or down still like it always has done, but the fact that it's not going down as much as the pound means that it could be a store of value relative to our English currency, which is absolutely mind-boggling and insane to think about. But of course, guys, we do have gold, a long-term stable asset as well, as usual. But you can see gold isn't exactly looking very stable itself, is it? So, however, in the long term, it is certainly more stable than fiat currency. So we also have silver too. But yeah, guys, gold and Bitcoin, these are definitely something to strongly consider and think about. Not financial advice, but anyway, my name has been Jordan, and thank you guys for tuning in once again to another video today on Hot Cuppa Crypto, and we'll see you guys in the next videos.